Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jesse.
This is DMK.
Today, we're talking about one of the funniest new shows on TV called What We Do in the Shadows. If you haven't heard of it, it's basically a comedy about these vampires on Staten Island. Their leader has sent them to take over the United States, but they've basically just been screwing around for hundreds of years now. It's really one of my favorite shows on TV. This show is actually adapted from a film of the same name. That film was also directed by Taika Waititi and Jermaine Clement. Taika Waititi, he's actually becoming quite the star. He directed Thor Ragnarok and The Mandalorian.
Yep.
And Jojo Rabbit, which was pretty highly praised, but I haven't seen that one yet. He's even set up to direct a live-action Star Wars movie in the future. Taika Waititi and Jermaine Clement, they also work together on the comedy series Flight of the Conchords.
Dude, that show's great.
To get up to speed, the main cast, we have Matt Berry, who me and Chris knew from the show, the IT Crowd. That's a hilarious show.
I love that guy.
And other standouts are Mark Prosh, I hope I'm saying that correctly, as Colin Robinson, and Harvey Guillen as Guillermo, who basically, if you haven't seen the show, Guillermo is kind of an assistant to the vampires.
He's my favorite character. Guillermo's awesome.
He's hilarious. And basically, good way to explain it is the vampires have kind of been stringing him along for 10 years. And he thinks working for the vampires long enough, they're eventually gonna bite him and turn him into a vampire. But they haven't been coming through on their part.
So yeah, we're gonna be talking about Season 2, Episode 2, titled Ghosts.
We've got ghosts.
This one was really funny. The main plot of this one is that Laszlo, Nandor, and Nadja, the three main character vampires, they each have a ghost counterpart.
They're all dead.
They're all technically dead.
If we are technically dead, like he says, could ghosts of us exist?
The ghosts are their spirits that have unfinished business. Laszlo, that's Matt Berry as Laszlo. He doesn't believe it, but his wife, Nadja, does believe it. Guillermo makes a good point that it's pretty crazy that in this world, it's established that
after years of working for you, a known vampire, I have seen werewolves, necromancers, a zombie, and several Babadooks, but a ghost, that's where we draw the line.
No ghosts.
Ghosts, this stuff of fairy tales.
Up till now, there's been a love interest of Nadja.
Jeff, or as Nadja calls him, Jesk, makes an appearance in this episode.
Jeff. So you are a ghost now, yes?
Laszlo has decapitated him multiple times in past lives.
Hey, thanks for cutting my head off. Again, you dick.
Now, he was just doing his husbandly duties.
Jeff and/or Gregor has come back as a ghost to try to steal back Nadja, but she's not really having it.
Without the body, he's all Jesk and no Gregor. Then it stinks.
Nadja's ghost was kind of unhappy with how Nadja had spent her previous 300 years after being killed.
How can I rest until you do something with your eternal life?
But the cool thing about that is they actually become friends, and the ghost inhabits a little doll that actually stays with them throughout the next episodes, which is kind of a cool touch.
Do we need to do any sort of occult procedure or ceremony or... Oh, it was that easy.
Yeah, and then there's Laszlo's unfinished business. He didn't get off right before he died. He was just before climax, apparently. His ghost hands.
I try to finish myself off with these hands, but they're ghost hands. They don't have the necessary stimulus.
How irritating.
Can't do the job.
Can't do the job, so Laszlo's
Has to do it
quote
for
meat
him.
hands had to do it for him.
Did your husband finish his unfinished business?
Yes.
And that makes a huge mess.
Oh, it's everywhere! Is it ghost ectoplasm.
Yes, my darling, that's exactly what it is. Ghost ectoplasm.
The Colin Robinson, I love him, but that's...
He has a pretty minor part in this episode. And my two favorite characters don't really have that big a part in this episode, but it is a great episode. Yeah, Colin Robinson, the whole time he's trying to get other people to play along with this stupid joke that he's trying to do.
Which reminds me, does anyone here have any Updog?
It sort of looks like Updog.
He gets his grandmother's goat.
And like an important part of this is like one of the funniest jokes of like the original season is that Colin Robinson isn't the typical like vampire that you would think
Yeah,
of.
he's different from the other guys. He doesn't suck blood. He just bores people, basically.
Yeah, he sucks energy out of people. So at the end, he actually like summons his grandmother to tell her the bad joke,
What's up, dog?
Nothing much, dog.
and then just kind of like cuts it off right after he drains her energy. He's a good character.
Your ghost's unfinished business is that he wanted to be reunited with your guys' horse, Joel.
Jaha.
Right. And now that you've reunited them, they can move on from this world to the afterlife.
I haven't really been disappointed by any of the episodes.
No, that's excellent.
Every episode's been good so far.
So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you get a chance to check out the episode. It's on Hulu and FX. It was renewed for a third, so we're pretty excited about that. Have an awesome day, guys.
Peace.